Hi, thank you for tuning in to the VIP show where we empower entrepreneurs. Today we're going to sit and talk about an incident that happened with the Grammy-nominated R&B singer Faith Evans. I am your host, who is Kels, and we're going to talk about it today with...
Yes, I'm your girl Jade, but a lot of people call me Miss Peach. Let me take my shades off so you guys can see.
Okay, Miss Peach, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm an entrepreneur, you know. I do everything about women empowerment is all about me. I invest in business. I make sure that everyone around me, you know, does great things. Eat. I want to make sure that I feed everybody around me. I'm always pushing anybody around me to pursue their careers. Okay. And I just try to keep everything going in the family. Everybody that's around me, I treat them like family. But basically, I've made investments in physical therapy clinics. I own real estate, and I used to be a nurse until I got into a car accident, and then so now I am an aspiring film director.
You have a lot going on.
I try to.
That's why you like to empower entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Because you're very great at what you do.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we've been hearing a little buzz about a little incident that happened with you recently.
Yes, yes. Well, I always celebrate my birthday dinner at STK. I've been doing that for the last 3 years. STK Atlanta on Peachtree Street. Okay. So just to kind of take you back, I'm going to take it all the way back.
Okay.
Okay, I was dating a guy. His name is the legendary late Big Cat. He was Biggie Small's first DJ.
Okay.
So basically, we met out here in Atlanta. He's from New York, of course. So, but we were dating for about a year. He was like my best friend. We talked every day. We were together almost every day. So, you know, he kind of really encouraged me to be the woman that I am today. You know, he used to encourage me to kind of go forth with my dreams. He was just one of those guys that always pushed me. And I never had a man in my life to push me besides my father.
Oh, well, he's special.
He was very special.
Okay.
So losing him, I still get emotional when I talk about him, you know. But because I haven't come across a guy, and probably would never come across a guy like that again, you know. But moving on, after he passed away, it was a chick on Instagram calling him her husband. So I knew that we talked about marriage, and I knew that he had never mentioned a wife to me. Okay. He's mentioned the ex-girlfriend, but never a wife. And so you never want to get that label of being with a married man.
Absolutely.
If you're not really dealing with a married man. Mm-hmm. So, so we found out about each other, basically. And so, you know, I asked, I'm like, you married to Big Cap or whatever? And she was like, and her family, and they all just started going at me, you know, going at me on Instagram. So, basically, we kind of had words. I guess she didn't like the fact that I approached her on Instagram and didn't put it in her DM, you know. Okay. So we had words or whatever back and forth, and this is after he died, you know. And I told her, like, this is unnecessary, but you know, if you want these hands, you can come get them, you know. I mean, just let me know. We can take it back to high school.
That bad.
Yes, it got that bad because, you know, she would say things like, yeah, you was in Miami sucking Cap dick while your son was there. You know, she would say disrespectful things like that. And when you start bringing my son into stuff,
so
you know,
she researched you for her to know you had a son.
Yeah, she researched me. She found out who I am. The thing is, everybody that she knew, I knew from being around Cap. Okay. So for them not to go back and tell her means that there wasn't nothing there. It wasn't nothing to tell.
Okay.
You know, because these people was hanging out with me on a regular for a whole year.
Now, did you get confirmation? Was she married to him or was she not?
She was never married to him.
Okay, so there's no marriage license.
No. She tried to bring up like a fake marriage license, trying to get some of his estate because it was some money that was due to him after he died, but it ended up going to his daughter, rightfully so.
Okay.
So he was just trying to. I think it was all about the money at that point because, like I said, she wasn't concerned about him before he had died.
Oh wow.
So, you know, after having words, we did end up coming to an understanding, you know, because I understood that she was hurt, I was hurt. We both loved this man at one point in our life. So we actually apologized to each other over the phone. I apologized to her, she apologized to me. You know, we left it at that. I didn't think we still had beef or anything like that. So that was the end of that I thought.
Okay.
So fast forward 10 months later, I'm out with my friends celebrating my birthday, having a good old time. I mean, we just had the bottle of wine. We had just, you know, had the shots going. Free shots had came to the table. So we was dressed like a singing group, looking good. So we was looking good. We was feeling good. We was actually having a really good time that night.
Okay.
And so Faith Evans comes in with her entourage, and she's up taking pictures or whatever. So my friend Blondie, she's like, hey, we should, you know, take a picture and everything, because she's up there taking pictures with all the rest of the people that has a birthday going on. So I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Faith seems like she's cool, so let's do it. So we get up to take the picture. She acts like she's about to take a phone call. Next thing I know, I got my back turned. I'm talking to Blondie. One girl comes from my right, one girl comes from my left. It's straight attack. Straight attack.
On your birthday.
On my birthday. Wasn't no words, wasn't no confrontation, wasn't nothing. And then STK security, they ended up grabbing me, putting me in a Heimlich maneuver. I guess that's what that's called, and dragging me out with my ass out of the restaurant, and threw me out like I was trash. Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
let's stop right there. Okay, so from the incident that y'all had, going from social media and y'all talking, so you knew what she looked like from social media? I
did not. You know what? The crazy thing about it is, she didn't look the same like she did on social media.
Okay.
I don't know if she photoshops or she just good. I know she's a makeup artist. I do know she's a makeup artist. So, you know, she looked totally different than she did. Like I said, it was 10 months. I hadn't been on her social media since that February. This happened in November. She had been forgot about. This bitch wasn't even in my peripheral at this point. I had forgot she even existed on Earth. So, you know, I wasn't looking for anybody like that. You know, I was just minding my business, living my life, being bossed up like I am, you know. Okay, so basically after I got thrown out the restaurant, I asked the manager of STK, Jessica Schilling is her name, to play back the video camera. Because, you know, this is a place where the plates are $75 per person. So I know they got good camera footage in there. So she would not play the camera back. She would not do it. So I had my friend Blondie to call the police.
Just now that we're getting an ideal of what STK is, can you explain it a little more, like how it looks, the type of crowd? Would a fight like that break out into a place like that?
This is a place with a dress code. You know, so when I did get a chance to look at these girls, they had on t-shirt, leggings, and Timberland boots.
So in a normal day, they would not have been able to
get in there. They wouldn't have been able to get in there without Faith Evans. At all.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
Not looking like that.
So you can tell the way they was dressed, they had to have been with Faith.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I had just posted my birthday picture on social media about 45 minutes before they came in. So that's why I feel like they came in there directly for me.
So you feel like it was premeditated?
Definitely.
Okay.
Because I never put my location, but that night I was enjoying myself. It was my birthday. I didn't know I had enemies. Right. You know, so I thought it was okay.
Okay.
You know?
So fast forward, you were outside. You all called the police.
Yes. So the police comes. Two police go in. There's 4 police on the scene. 2 police go in. 2 police stay outside with me and my friends. So the girls, you know, I didn't even know at this point what it was over. You know, I'm getting attacked at this point,
so
not even know
at the moment what
was going on. Right. Her Faith Evans friends came outside. It was a transgender guy, and then it was, or a transgender female, however you want to put it.
Okay.
And another crackhead looking chick. So
she's not playing today. She's not.
I mean, I'm just describing them because I don't know their name. So, you know, she can't. They kept on screaming, "Oh, you know what this was over? You was sleeping with her husband. You was sleeping with her husband. You know what this was over?" Like, you know what I'm saying? They knew me. You know what I'm saying? And I've never seen these people before. So they screaming, "You sleeping with her husband? You know what you was doing?" And so my friend Neffy, she like, "Do y'all even know her name?" They didn't even know my name. You know, she had to tell them my name.
Wow.
You know, she's like, so
they came with a mission.
Yes. So I'm like, who is the husband that I'm supposed to be sleeping with? Because at this point, I hadn't had no dick in about, goodness. So, you know, I knew I hadn't had anything. So, you know, I couldn't have been sleeping with, let alone a married man. So I was very confused. So I was about to give them the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, okay, well, maybe they just got me mixed up with another chick. But no, once she said, oh, you know, DJ Big Cat. I said, DJ Big Cat, the one that died 10 months ago?
Wow.
I said, this is what this is over? You got to be fucking kidding me.
Wow.
So after that, after Jessica Schilling would not play the footage back, that's when I'm outside talking to the police. And so 2 police go in and try to get the footage, and 2 stay outside. So I'm outside talking to the police and my friends. And then so STK security sneaks Faith Evans and the girls that just jumped me out the back door, sneaking them into an Uber. So my friend Blondie like, that ain't go trying to get away right there. So
Blondie seemed like a good friend. She
man,
everything.
Private eye. Private eye, okay? So she so the officer I was talking to, I said, go get them. They trying to get away, and go them the girls that jumped me, go get them.
Okay.
So he runs and he jumps in his squad car and he chases them around the corner. Wow. It took him about 15 minutes, but he did bring them back.
Okay. And
so then that's when I was able to finally get a good look at these chicks and see who. So she's smirking and stuff. So I'm like, the chick that her best friend, Faith Evans' best friend,
with the boots on,
right? With the boots,
the t-shirt and
them dirty, dusty Timberland boots. I mean, these were straight bum bitches. I was like, dang, I didn't even get jumped by no attractive hoes. So then, that's
okay. So they bring them out.
Yeah. So we have to write the police tell me they're not getting ready to do anything. One of the lady officer, she pulls me to the side. She said, your best bet is to just go to the hospital and then file charges. You know, so I write a written statement. Faith Evans is sitting on a bench in front of Neffy's car, and then the girl, she actually writing a statement on top of Neffy's car.
Okay.
So I asked the officer, I don't know her name, so I asked the officer to get her ID to get her name. So they said, oh, her name, Latanya or something. I'm like, no, that's not right. That's not the name. That's not her name, because I remember her name being something else. So again, here go Blondie. I tell Blondie, look on Instagram. We're going to use her Instagram name, because I didn't know her name. So we found her Instagram name, and that's why that's on my police report.
Okay.
So,
so she was in a club that has a dress code, $75 a plate, with being underdressed.
Yes, the whole crew was with
so
no
she
ID.
Didn't have no ID.
No ID. And they're drinking.
Wow. Okay.
So at this point, Jessica Schilling, the STK manager, she's mad that I called the police, and so she brings out a bill for food that I never got a chance to eat. None of us got a chance to eat. Yes, a $238 bill for nothing.
Wow.
We didn't get a chance to sniff the steaks.
Did they apologize for the incident? Or?
Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing. They straight treated me like shit.
So you get jumped inside of their establishment.
Yes. I'm the only
that you got jumped inside of the establishment.
Right, because they can't pull the surveillance camera. And that's exactly what it says. Oh, on my police report it says the camera wasn't working at my table only.
So it was working in the rest of the club.
Yes, it was working all the rest of the restaurant, but at my table.
So the incident happened at your table?
Yes, okay. Like right in front of it.
Wow. Okay.
So, you know, it's just crazy, because, you know, I've never done anything to these people. I didn't come for them. So now people trying to tell me, oh, why you coming for Faith? Why you bitches came for me first. You know what I'm saying? I was minding my own motherfucking business, and you hoes came for me. So if you wanted to see me, now you see me.
We're going to try to speak for the people, so don't take anything in offense. I know it's a lot of questions of everything people have heard, so I'm trying to, you know, grasp everything and put everything in perspective.
I understand.
How do you know Faith Evans and her entourage?
Well, I don't know Faith Evans personally.
Okay.
I do, and I didn't know any of the girls in her entourage of that night, but I do know her manager.
Okay.
I was around her manager for a whole year because I was dating Cap. And I was around mostly her manager's husband. He mostly hung out with her because they were so close. So the thing is, that's how she got my number. And for her to give this girl, because after the incident happened, Faith Evans' manager texted me talking about leave Faith Evans' name out of your comments and stuff like that. And she actually threatened my life. And Cheryl, if you ever fix your fucking fingertips to threaten my life again, I'm going to ask your bitch ass to pull up on me. Dead ass. So I didn't know none of these people, but I did know Cheryl. You know, I don't appreciate her giving out my number like that because I thought me and her was cool. I didn't know, you know, we had problems. That's what I'm saying. These bitches could have just said y'all had a problem. Y'all didn't have to sneak up on me. You know what I'm saying? That's some coward ass bullshit.
Okay, so my next question, and I know you're very upset.
I am.
And it's still, if this has been 10 months ago? Well, November of 2016.
Yes.
And you're still as furious today as you was back then.
Yes. Because,
why are you bringing it up now?
Because I was healing just fine. For one, I had to go through a lot of litigations, courts. I was dragging bitches back and forth to court for the last 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I just chose not to talk about it till now. And then I was looking forward to going back to being a nurse after my arm had healed up. Okay. But me having to fight for my life and getting dragged out by STK security and all this stuff has caused me to have nerve damage. And I just recently had to have a nerve transfer surgery. So, you know, I'm just really mad because this didn't have to happen like that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I haven't been getting too much slack from people. I've been having a lot more support than I have, you know, any type of, you know, bad talk. So I do appreciate that because nobody would want to be in this type of situation.
Absolutely not. So since that, you've been going back and forth since November for your arm?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so have you asked them anything about, you know, paying the, you know, the bill for your damages?
I have a $5 million lawsuit against STK. We just have to see how it all plays out, as you know, because they really just need to take responsibility for their actions. If they would have just turned over the surveillance camera. And then on top of that, Faith Evans' manager texts me talking about the video only shows one person hitting you. So how do you know about a video and you wasn't even there?
And there is one, they say.
Yeah. I thought the cameras wasn't working. So for Faith, that's why I'm so pissed off at Faith. For one, you should have kept your ass out of it. This wasn't concerning you. You should have just did the right thing and pass over the fucking video. But you want to be Captain Saberho, so now you put yourself in the mix too. So yeah, you in it too.
So why do you think she has the surveillance camera?
Because her manager keeps telling me, she said it twice in the text messages, that leave the video, like I said, the video only shows one person hitting you. So for her to not even be there at that time, how did she see the video?
Right, okay.
So that's why I feel like Faith has that video. And all I want is the video. Like, I'll fall back if you bitches hand over the fucking video. But if you bitches don't hand over the fucking video, I'm dragging you hoes for the rest of 2017.
So, I know you're upset again. I have to ask this because I know this is probably going to be one of the major questions that everybody will ask. Is this a publicity stunt?
Never. For one, I would never come for a washed up 1990s R&B singer if I wanted to come up. You know what I'm saying? I'm around, if you check my timeline, I'm around way more relevant people that's more relevant today than a fucking Faith Evans.
Okay. So with everything we heard today, and I'm very sorry that you've gone through everything that you've gone through.
That's cool.
With everything with Faith Evans, with her entourage, the makeup artist, the manager, STK, if you could paint a perfect picture, what would you like to see happen throughout this entire situation?
Bitch better have my money. That's all I want to see. I just want to see my fucking lawsuit go through at this point. Faith, if you want to hand me over that videotape and just let this all go away, that's fine. Because you know that bitch was wrong for putting her... You watched her. You was sitting right there. Watched her run up on me. But no, you want to be Captain Saberho and sneak the bitch out the back door and put yourself involved in this shit. And then try to tell me to leave you alone. Fuck you.
Thanks again for tuning in to the VIP show. Again, I hope everything that you're going through with this, the situation with STK, Faith Evans, her manager, her entourage, you know, makeup artist, I hope you win this lawsuit.
Thank you.
And, you know, you get justice, an apology, a public apology.
Thank you.
And everything works out for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So again, you are tuning into the VIP show. I am your host, Who is Kels. You can find me on Instagram at whoiskels_, Snapchat at whoiskels with the number 1. Thanks again.